Good morning, YouTube. We are officially one day out from the show. We didn't weigh in as light as I thought I could, so still around that 89.5, which means that until 11 a.m, which is weighing time and registration, we get 155 ml worth of liquid, which I've turned into like a quadruple espresso. So I will weigh this to make sure that it is under that. Oh, beautiful, it's 129. And we're gonna add a bit of methylene blue because that's what's gonna help give us a little bit of energy throughout the day. So, updates since yesterday. We got our first coat of tan, which you guys saw. Give a little part one of a vlog that I posted. Today, we're going to go back to World Gym Marsden Park just after 8 o'clock to get our second coat of tan. Then we are going to have to wait around until 11. Hopefully there's a shopping centre or somewhere we can go buy and chill. I might take my laptop with me, do a bit of work or something just to pass the time, and essentially just wait until I can get off that scale so I can start eating. I did just hear back from my coach, so I sent him my fasted check-in shots this morning, and he told me it's just a waiting game pretty much. So all the hard work is done. Just a little bit more suffering until 11 a.m, and then what the process is going to be from there is after each meal, he wants me to send him photos, assess the physique, see how we're looking, see how we're holding on to fullness, and depending on that, we'll determine how many carbohydrates we actually get to fill up with. So hopefully we get plenty of carbs because we were very flat this morning, and the goal is to try and fill out the physique as much as possible now so I can bring the best look to the stage. So, on that note, I will enjoy my 100 and, how much was it? It turned out being 132. I might just top it up with a little bit of cold water just so we can get to 150. Oh, 150 on the dot. That's how you know that you get good at weighing food. Have a look at this. Have a look at this. 150 on the dot, or 149. But there we go. So, cheers to all the athletes competing over the weekend. Depends on when I'll post this. Hopefully I can post this by tonight. Best of luck to everyone. And let's get it. We will see you guys at the Rego at World Gym Marsden Park. We are back at World Gym Marsden Park. It is time to get coat 2, and it is also Rego day. So, bright and early, 10 past 8. I want to get tanned as quick as possible so I can put my feet up and relax or go to the shops or something. So, we shall go in, get our spot in the line, and go about our day essentially. As I mentioned before, I don't really get to eat much until I jump off that scale. So, we are going to try and get a bit of work done if we can, maybe some content, and we're just going to play it by ear, I guess. The main thing is just relaxation. Try not to think about fluid or water because that's what I really crave at the moment, but we're there now. So gonna walk in, get shit sorted, and we'll see you guys at the tanning booth. It is busy here this morning. So, we're actually pretty much on time for the tan. We're going to chill, get in line. It's just up the back here, so I always bring sandals. I've got my posing trunks with me. I'm actually prepared this time. All right, no one's here yet, which is fantastic. Yesterday when I got here, it was packed. Like every single one of these chairs was completely full. So it's good. Looks like we're gonna get in here nice and quick. It's windy too, so the tan should dry up. The biggest thing that I've done is made sure to exfoliate pretty much every single day leading up to this. So it's actually stuck on really nicely. I'll show you guys as well after, since we've got Nick behind the camera, what we look like in the sun with a new coat of tan on. Super keen to see it. We'll take some photos, some shots, and we will see you guys in the tanning booth. We're all tanned up, ready to go for tomorrow morning. First coat done and dusted. No better place to chill than Starbucks. So we're just gonna go in here and chill for a bit, literally get a couch, put my feet up. So nearly there. It is currently 9:30, so 1.5 hours to go before we jump on that scale, and then we get to eat. So let's go get some coffee. Oh, it's nice and cozy in here. Let's go find a good spot to chill. I reckon over there. So, current thoughts, updates. I think adrenaline is just taking over at this point, to be honest. I'm excited. I'm also very depleted. I did take some videos post-tan, which I will show you guys, but we look very flat, so the real pop should come after we get some food. As I did mention, my coach George wants daily updates with every meal in terms of photos. That'll dictate how many carbs we actually do get. So depending on how we go, we'll assess things meal by meal. And then the rest of it is essentially just chilling after that. So gonna chill here for a bit, probably put my feet up, relax, and we will catch you guys back at Regio at the gym, which is 2 minutes down the road. Got it, 89.1. We officially weighed in at under 90 kilos. Honestly, it was a fucking slog to get there. I almost passed out waiting in line. That's not me complaining, that's just, I've never had to make weight like that before, so it's official though. We got under, so now at 20 past 12, we start eating, so I can't wait. My stomach was hurting a lot, which I haven't experienced before. That's just from the hunger of having to make weight, but we got there in the end. It's probably one of the single hardest things I've done, but now just time to relax, enjoy some carbohydrates, which I've been missing out on this whole week, put the feet up and just chill as much as we possibly can. So, excuse me, I'm gonna get this in, chicken, rice instead of potatoes for once, pineapple, and then make a big bowl of cream of rice when we get home. Can't wait. We'll catch you guys back at the house. We are back at the house, and dare I say, I have never been so excited to eat a meal in my life. So we've got our big bowl of cream of rice coming here, which I'm very well looking forward to. It's been a rough morning, I'm not gonna lie. It's been quite a rough morning, but we got it done. The hard work is officially finished. So in this, we have essentially, I've already filmed this a million times before. I am going to film a full video probably on Instagram, on how to make the best cream of rice recipe. But I am waiting for an order to come in. So at the moment, as you guys have seen, I am using the Mackenzie's rice flour, but we have an order coming in from Trained by JP, all the way from the UK, which I'm expecting to arrive on Monday, just in time for post-show, where I'll be using that to make the ultimate cream of rice bowl video. So in this, protein powder, lots of carbohydrates, cream of rice, and frozen berries. And then after that, I'm going to put my feet up, digest, relax, probably go for a little walk for about 2 or 3 minutes, nothing fatiguing, just to literally let the meal sit. And then the process from here is basically just sending update photos to my coach after every meal so we can assess how much more food we're gonna need. I just did send him photos from just now when we just got home, and I was extremely flat, washed out, fatigued, but we actually made a conditional shift. So that was good. The suffering that we enjoyed this morning paid off. So I'm going to get this in. And that is the meal. The cream of rice of cream of rices with a litre of coconut water. I cannot wait. Doesn't that just look sensational? Absolutely sensational. All right, so a quick little update. It is currently just after 7:15. We are still eating. I did just get back from the shops just before, just to get a few carb sources. So I'll go through these now with you. We've got some rice cakes. These are all for tomorrow, by the way. We've got some coconut water. We also got a couple of rice cups, some lollies, peanut butter, Killer Pythons. I actually had to open one of these already. What else we got? Water. Yeah, just the standard stuff. Peanut butter. And we also got some table salt as well. And we'll be bringing our scales. I actually had to open one of the Killer Python packings up and have 100 grams of lollies with my last meal. So the last 2 meals, we've actually been struggling to get as full as we'd like. So I've had to cook up 2 lots of extra 50 grams of raw weight rice just to get fullness. I mean, at the moment I'm pretty full, but I am more than likely going to have to eat again. And with every meal I've been doing, checking around, sending them to my coach, it's actually been pretty full on, but it is what it is. It's looking like I'll probably get to bed a little bit late by the time I digest all this, but essentially just utilizing, just a bit of rapid insulin with my last meal, and I'm just gonna take some glucose disposal agents as well, because that insulin was actually a little bit expired. I haven't used it since the off season, so just to help shuttle all the carbohydrates, because we are currently on about 730 grams of carbs. I think we've had in the space of the last like 3 hours, 4 hours, which is a fair bit. So I'm going to just do some very light walking up and down the house to try and digest this before it's time to send more check-in photos and see what we're gonna eat next. So I'm probably gonna call it here for tonight's vlog. Whether I release this before the show or not will be depending on how much time I get. But either way, you guys will be coming along for the show. I do need to get to bed at some point as well, so I'll have to wake up early at 4 in the morning to probably eat another meal and then be at the show by 6 o'clock. So we will see you guys in the morning. Like always, like, subscribe. Thanks for coming along on this journey with me once again. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.